Hi, welcome to Variety Tech Today, a special episode. Now, we're going to be comparing the three aspect ratios of Lady and the Tramp. This is a unique piece of film history. I did mention it in my episode about cool Laserdisc editions, but I'll reiterate. Lady and the Tramp was initially released in two different formats in theaters because it was when widescreen was a newer thing and not all theaters were equipped for it. So, there was the cinemascope version, extra wide, and this is the primary version that exists today. It's the version that's been released on DVD and Blu-ray and is now streaming on Disney Plus and other services. Of course, in the early days of home video, there was also a pan and scan version, which was the shape of an old-fashioned TV, roughly a square, and this was the cinemascope version, but zoomed in and cropped. That's been done with many movies, very common. However, the third version, and this is where it gets interesting, was for its original theatrical release in the theaters that were not equipped for widescreen. This is roughly the same ratio as a pan and scan movie, a square, but it's slightly off. It's 1.37 to 1 as opposed to 1.33 to 1. It was what was known as the Academy ratio. Back when this was the aspect ratio that most movies were finished at. So here's the interesting thing. The Academy ratio version has not been released to DVD or Blu-ray. It was, however, released on Laserdisc. I've digitized the Laserdiscs of all three aspect ratios, and I'm going to put them up here on the screen. So this video will be me going throughout and looking for notable moments that are of interest. I've tried to keep the syncing as good as I can for the most part. That's not always possible, but it's pretty close. You're going to find Academy ratio right above me, and then beside me you're going to find the CinemaScope version, and then in the corner will be the pan and scan version. So here we go. You'll notice the newer Disney logo was inserted on the modern widescreen version that you see on streaming services and Blu-ray. And then the Academy version has the original Buena Vista logo, but the pan and scan took it out for some reason, not sure why. It's funny that the Academy version kept the credit for CinemaScope that it was photographed in, even though this particular edition wasn't. But maybe it served as publicity to go see it at a better theater again, who knows. Here in the pan and scan we've got some serious squishing going on. You'll see this in some other shots too. This has been done time and time again with pan and scan movies. Now, coming up here we're going to see an example of the Academy ratio showing more on the top and bottom than the widescreen version in this upcoming shot. See the statue on the stairs there?
Oh, look.
And then there's the top of the table
Don't you
in the
think
hallway.
maybe just for tonight?
Now, darling, if we're going to show her who's master, we must be firm.
And here you'll see a little bit more of the upper part on the Academy version when she holds the mirror up, so you can see her hand holding the mirror.
My, but it does look nice. So grown up. Won't Jock and Trusty be surprised?
Here's another example. See, you see more above and below Jacques there. And here's an unusual one. You'll see the Academy ratio pans before it starts to zoom in on the house, while the pan and scan version just waits for the actual zoom. In this scene of Lady being chased by the ferocious dogs, you'll notice a unique actual reframing of the characters. In this upcoming shot, very quickly, they're squished into the shot in the Academy version right here. So that's about it. You also notice that the pan and scan had some weird color grading going on. With, I don't know, extra saturation, tint control. It wasn't true to the original. But anyway, that's about all I got to share. If you want to go through it, if you find anything interesting, let me know in the comments. This was truly an odd piece of cinematic history. I'll see you next time.